All right, class, so today we are going to learn a new rule about commas. So, here's the rule. When listing a series of 3 or more items, we need to separate them by adding a comma after each item except the last one. So, these items, they can be nouns, adjectives, or even some pronouns. So, if we have words or word groups, and they are listed in a series of 3 or more items, we need to separate them with commas. So, some examples. For dinner, my mom made chicken, potatoes, and corn. All right, so what are we talking about here?
Chicken, potatoes, and corn.
Perfect. So, we are listing 3 words, 3 items. This is chicken, potatoes, and corn, so we need to add a comma after each of those. Chicken, potatoes, but no comma after corn. So, the next one says, I had to buy paper, pencils, pens, and notebooks for school. So we're talking about 4 things in this one. So paper, pencils, pens, notebooks. We need to add a comma after paper, pencils, pens, but no comma after notebooks because it's the last one. So, some non-examples. I have to make cookies and brownies for the party this weekend. So how many things are we talking about here?
2.
Yeah, so we're only talking about cookies and brownies. Therefore, we do not need a comma after cookies or brownies. The last one says, I needed to buy laundry soap at the store. So here, we are only talking about laundry soap, so there's no need for a comma. All right, let's try some together. So, read this along with me. I picked up apples, oranges, and bananas from the store. Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Apples, oranges, and bananas.
Perfect, so that's 3 things. After each of those things, what are we going to put there?
Commas.
Perfect, so we're going to put a comma after apples and oranges, but do we need a comma after bananas?
No.
Nope, no comma after bananas. So the second one, read it along with me. My dad gave me a hammer and some nails to fix my dresser. So what are we talking about here?
Hammer and nails.
Perfect. So that's only 2 things. Do we need a comma after either of those?
No.
No. No comma is needed in that sentence. All right, so the last one. We decorated the tree, hung Christmas lights, and baked cookies this weekend. Okay, so what 3 things are we talking about here?
A tree, Christmas lights, and baked cookies.
Perfect. So, are we going to need a comma after those?
Yes.
Okay, where will they go?
After tree and after lights.
Perfect. Are we going to need one after cookies?
No.
Nope. No comma is needed after cookies. All right, so now it is your turn. All right, so Aaron, can I have you read this sentence and then put the commas where you think they should go.
We need cotton balls, toothpicks, glue, and markers for our art project today.
Perfect. So put the commas where you think they should go. All right, so Aaron put the commas after cotton balls, toothpicks, and glue. And this is correct. So we are talking about 4 things: cotton balls, toothpicks, glue, and markers. So we need a comma after all of them besides markers. All right, so the next one, Jenica, can I have you read this one and then put the commas where you think they should go?
I had oranges, juice, and a bagel for breakfast this morning.
Perfect, so put the commas where you think they need to go. Okay, so she put a comma after juice. We are talking about orange juice and bagel. So this is only 2 things, so we do not need a comma after orange juice. So this does not need to be there. All right, So the last one, Kenzie, can I have you read it and then put the commas where they need to go?
I have 3 brothers named Jacob, Michael, and Chris.
All right, so Kenzie put the commas after Jacob and Michael. So this is correct. She put the comma after Jacob, Michael, but not after Chris because that is the last item. All right, perfect. Good job, class.